Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Msanzi. I'm Fabio de Gavea, and welcome to the first ever Civis podcast, proudly brought to you by Consumer Rewards. This is a proudly local podcast where we peel off the mundanity of the day, throw on some sweatpants, an oversized shirt, and our dad's flip-flops. We're all about the chats, and we're here to leave no stone unturned in our Rainbow Nation, with no topic too treacherous and no subject too tough. We're here for some water cooler banter without having to get back to work after. So strap in, get your 5 rands, throw your civvies on, and let's get started with the show. Co-hosting with me today is a lad straight from KZN. His proficiency is banter is only matched by his skills as a proud father. Sfiso Larry Ndunge. Feel free to introduce yourself, my dude.
What's up, guys? My name is Sfiso Larry Mdunge. I prefer to be called Sfiso, to be quite honest. Getting tired of the name Larry. Yeah. It's my nightclub name. I prefer to hide
your
my
nightclub name.
Yeah, it's my nightclub name. Yeah,
okay.
100%. It's
I
my
something.
nightclub name. I prefer to use that name around people I don't know, and then my first name with serious things, family, work, and all of that. So yeah, Sfiso, father to a 5-year-old.
Oh.
Don't say
It's cute. It's cute, dude. It's cute, bro. You must be proud.
I am proud, but I'm tired. I just want to sleep. Can't run around anymore. But yeah, very proud father. Very, very proud.
Cool. Our second co-host is a man with a golden heart, a keen eye for design, and all sorts. And he sort of knows what Kuzidu is. Say hello to Mario Pereira.
Hola, I'm Mario. Yeah, I'm the designer, or one of the designers here. Yeah, there's not much about me that I'm sure we won't dive into, but yeah.
Let's get into it. Do you actually know what Kuzidu is?
No, okay. I don't. And every time you say it, I feel ashamed of my heritage.
So you guys are both Portuguese?
Yeah.
He's half.
Yeah, I'm half. My
You're
dad's Portuguese.
And then your mom?
My mom's like full-on Afrikaans. Well, I say that, but she doesn't speak Afrikaans. Her maiden name is Botha.
Yeah, she
doesn't speak Afrikaans.
No.
But she's full on Afrikaans. But
Yeah.
Okay.
She's full on Afrikaans, but she doesn't speak it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you lean towards the more Afrikaans side or the Portuguese
to
side?
the Portuguese side.
Right. Okay. Today's episode, we're talking about what it's like being raised in the good old Rainbow Nation of South Africa. So, I'd like to ask both of you. We'll start with Mario. Tell me a little bit about your past, where you were raised, and how you got to where you are right now, dude.
Oh God, okay. Originally from Joburg, was raised in Kempton. I used to wander the streets of Glenmarais. And then, I went to Christian high school. Then I moved to university. I started studying computer science because I was like, I really like computers.
Yep.
And then they made us take a math module. And I was like, this is not happening.
So you tapped out at the math?
Yeah. I did the course for like half a year.
Yeah.
And I was like, no math, please. And then I studied multimedia, which was way like more up my alley. And yeah, then I freelanced for a bit. And then I got hired here.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet, dude. And you, Sifiso? Quick summary.
Quick summary. Okay.
No, you don't have to.
You got me there.
Summary.
I was going.
We're gonna dive into it. We're gonna dive into it.
Grew up in the Eastern Cape. Born in Joburg. Grew up in the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
Until I was 12, 13. Came back to Joburg. Live with mom and dad. Obviously primary school here. Very cool. Different culture than Eastern Cape. Funny enough. Everything totally different. Even the way you speak, the way you dress, everything is totally different. You get,
they don't say fish, they say fish.
I don't know about that. But yeah, even the way you dress, like if you're wearing flip-flops in the Eastern Cape, that's fine, it's all good. Wearing flip-flops in Joburg, you're walking around. At that time, very weird. What are you doing?
People look at you funny.
Exactly. So, very different. But I eventually got to go with it and understand that these people are just all pretending. So I had to pretend as well. But nah, had fun growing up. High school, had so much fun because I was in the era of, I don't know if you guys know it's Kotane vibes, but I went to a very public school. It was very violent.
Damn.
Kids fighting at school. Yeah, very, very violent.
High school.
High school, yeah. High school, yeah. We even got out in the Star newspaper that a student stabbed a teacher. So I was in a
What?
very weird... Yeah, I was in a very messed up situation in that school. But luckily I survived. Went to varsity, went to Monash. After Monash, I went to varsity college. Survived everything. So yeah,
Okay.
thing was cool.
All right. A little bit about me.
Yes, please.
Hello.
I'm probably like the most whitewashed guy. I grew up in Pretoria, raised in Pretoria, went to school in Pretoria, went to varsity in Pretoria. I've only worked in Pretoria. Okay, no, I worked in Centurion.
This isn't a part of
Technically Pretoria.
Technically
Yeah.
Pretoria South.
Adjacent. Yeah.
And now back in Pretoria. No complaints though. I'm a Silver Lakes boy, raised, grew up in Silver Lakes. Yeah, a little.
I've been to your house, don't forget.
Yeah, literally. Yo, that house too. I grew up there. Outside of that, yeah, like work for what I got. I didn't want to go into the typical Portuguese life of owning my dad's bottle store and supermarket. I always took to marketing. But we're not here to talk about marketing. We're not here about business. Let's chat school, guys. What was your school journey like? You gave us a little bit. Mario, what was school like?
Mine was pretty average. I say that, but it was weird because in our high school or primary school, I don't remember. I don't think anyone remembers primary school properly.
I fully do, but yeah.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
I can't remember.
Mine's a blur.
anything.
Yeah. First girlfriend and everything, I remember all
In
of it.
primary school?
Yeah, and my
What
first
were you
girlfriend
doing in
grade
primary
5.
school, dude?
It was naughty. I was in the Eastern Cape, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Just trying to be a man, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, for real. I remember her name. She has me on
Seriously?
Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Okay.
Facebook friends.
Yeah, we're
That's-
Facebook friends.
that's cute,
Oh,
though.
I'll lie, yeah.
That's cute, though.
But yeah, sorry, continue.
Yeah, so high school was weird. I was like part of the art group.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but we were kind of like not the cool kids, you know. We were like the weird ones that people were like
A nerd.
if to walk next to. Yeah. But yeah, that was high school. It was very chilled. It was a bit weird because it was like quite religious.
Okay.
And like as a gay guy, it's not something you like.
Mm.
You get churches that accept you, but my school wasn't really one of them. So it was a bit uncomfortable.
Must have sucked, dude.
Yeah, it was rough. And also the thing is like, because we're in the art group,
Okay.
not a lot of the art group was straight. So it was like we were weird as the art group, but then also we were ostracized because like
Yeah, I
Okay.
get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Okay.
But yeah, so high school was interesting. Yeah, I'm glad I got out of it when I did.
You needed to get out.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like everyone goes through school. I don't think I've met someone that can sit down and tell me that they really enjoyed school.
Yeah.
Me.
No.
You?
I had the time of my life in high
Really?
school. I was popular in high school. I had the time of my life in high school.
Ew.
I had everything that I
Oh,
wanted in high school. I
no.
mean, I'm gonna sound so cocky, but look, if I wanted to be with someone, you know,
Yeah.
like have a girlfriend, I know I could be with a girl, you know. I know that I could go to a teacher, I'll be a teacher's pet immediately. I know what to say at the time. So that's why I'm saying I was popular. Even my principal used to like me a lot. So everything for me, you know, it was quite easy. I don't know. Yeah, it was quite easy in high school. I had so much fun.
How are your marks?
My marks were terrible. I remember.
Yeah. There's this trend. Okay. I see.
It is.
I see.
Of course.
Okay.
If you're popular, you're not focusing on
Yeah.
just focusing on being popular and people liking you. But it was. I remember in grade 8, I failed the first term, second term. Mom was like, "Okay, I'm taking away your PlayStation, your phone, everything. You know, your sneakers." And I used to play a lot of soccer, so
Yeah.
she took away my soccer boots as well. So
no.
I think the soccer boots was the reason why I was like, "Okay, let me focus," because
Okay.
I really wanted to be a professional soccer star. That's all I wanted. So yeah, but high school for me was very fun. Everything was Till this day, I'm friends with the people from high school.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
I had a completely different experience. Like, I also went to a very like conservative school, and I was part of the group of kids that was like breaking things during class and like kicking soccer balls around in a classroom and doing things that I shouldn't be doing outside of school and on school premises. But yeah, like I worked hard though.
Yeah.
Like I was one of the guys that, like I would be with the group of like very intimidating, interesting individuals, but like I put on this face and then I would go home and like still grind. Like I worked.
Yeah.
I get you.
I
get you.
worked. I mean, my English teacher loved me. She would let me read in class instead of having to pay attention because she knew like
know,
I would
you're
still
fine.
I would still be fun. But yeah, school was fun. I wouldn't go back anytime soon because like it is a bit much. There's a lot of things that I would change. I probably would have taken more risks.
You see, my thing is the difference between your school and my school, right?
Yeah.
You're saying your teacher actually noticed that you wouldn't focus, so instead she made you read.
Yeah.
With my school, they didn't care.
Yeah.
You walking in there, it was like a varsity vibe type thing.
Oh.
You walking in there, take care of yourself.
Damn,
No
dude.
teacher cares about you.
Jeez.
So they tell you, you're failing. Sviso, you're failing.
Oh, they're just letting you
Full
know.
stop.
Yeah, you're failing.
Yeah.
Full stop.
And then they walk away. Just like, okay, I'm failing. Help me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm failing. It just took my mom to taking away everything that I really, really like.
Yeah.
Everything that made me popular, which is my phone, my soccer boots, everything, and my PlayStation. You know, took everything away, and then I realized, okay, cool. I need to actually start focusing. But if it wasn't for my mom, I was just gonna continue failing because the teachers at my school. And I did say it's a public school. Like, it's teachers that don't care. I think it only changed in grade 10 when they brought in, like, some Zimbabwean English teacher. Very good.
Dude, the Zimbabwean English teachers
Very
are
good.
fantastic.
Very,
They
very
are
good.
brilliant.
So he actually sharpened me up. He was like, you need to focus. You're failing here. You do this, do that. With
a
my math,
legend.
I went to him as well. So I can help you here. So it just, yeah, our difference is the teachers. That's the only
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. And then what about coming out of varsity? How was varsity life?
Varsity life was
Monash.
very...
That's
Yeah,
IEB, IIE.
It was very lonely.
Lonely.
Yeah. very lonely.
Hectic.
I thought, I'm popular on social media. Man. Get in there, people are gonna know who I am. Nobody gave a F. Nobody.
Dude, that's so true.
Nobody
like varsity,
cared about me. You know. And I used to live at the outside res. They call it res 6. You basically just take over yourself there. You do whatever you want, but just make sure that you're fine. But yeah, it was bad. It was terrible. Everything totally different from what I'm coming from. So
Yeah.
I'm like popular. I was popular there. Now people are just looking. Oh, okay, let's move on.
Oh, dude, varsity's hectic.
Yeah. So for me, it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
No. I mean, like, so I don't know if Monash is part of the same thing, but I went to varsity college, which is
Yeah.
also like prim and proper. What?
Yeah, it is. It's the same thing.
Same thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the same thing. Yeah.
Like super private, and that's when I got humbled because not only were there like super rich people, but there were super like intelligent people there,
Yeah.
and then there were people that just didn't care. But majority of the time, like there were kids getting dropped off in their own cars that they weren't driving because they didn't have a driver's by their driver in their own car. And
Imagine
I'm
going
like,
to university and you have a driver.
Yeah, that's private universities. You'll see a lot
No,
of that.
bro.
dude, it
It
happens.
will.
No,
People
it
living at
happens.
res and you get there, it's a flat screen TV, there's a couch for like 13,000 rand. What are we
What?
doing?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like it's a real thing.
That's why, like, the funniest thing for me was seeing the guys that, I mean, there was a dude that I think I was in second year and it was his 4th year of studying and he was in second year.
Because they don't care, they keep on paying.
It's comfy.
Yeah.
Like, they chilled with it. They're like, no, I don't have to.
become
Why
the
must I
cool
go
kids
away?
as well.
Yeah.
They become
No,
the
not
cool
even, dude. Like, you know that. For
Don't
me,
they?
nah,
For me,
nah,
they became, and I remember Monash, they were cool kids. I'm like, how long has this guy been here? Like 5 years. I'm like, what year? I saw this guy in our class. So,
Dude,
but-
you
so-
can tell by the student number because
Yeah,
our student
yes,
number
yes,
it was
yes,
the
yes.
year you started. So there was like this one dude that was like 1.5 and he was in second year and I'm like, what is this guy doing here? But yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
that was funny. How was varsity for you, dude?
It was good. I'm trying to think of. I just go blank when I feel like people are looking at me. But yeah, it was nice. I lived in res for the first year, and that's when I was studying comp sci and struggling
Ooh.
with programming and all that. So I would smoke out my res window. Well, you're not allowed to smoke in the building.
Oh snap!
I would like, yeah, or at least in like the res I was in.
Okay.
We had like, it was literally a cupboard that was our room. It was a cupboard, bro. That had a single bed and a little kitchenette that like
They
could
honestly
kind
need
of
to change that
open.
system. It's very, it's not right. The system of it's just one
Yeah.
it's not okay.
You're spending like most of your life in a cupboard in university. Anyway,
sad.
so I lived in a cupboard. I would smoke out my window, and I put rosé in my fridge, like water dispenser.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, just
That's
because
gangster.
I was a rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wouldn't allow you to
was
drink in
bad.
areas, yeah?
Hey?
They wouldn't allow you to drink inside your areas.
No. So
Yeah.
I just put it in the
Yeah,
wine.
The wine dispenser.
The wine
dispenser.
I made it a wine dispenser. But yeah, I remember going to college. I mean, classes and stuff. It was fun, but I'm also glad it's over. I feel like I really came into who I am after leaving university,
Okay.
because you get to sort of see different people on campus and sort of get an idea of who you might be or who you are.
Mm.
Like you build an identity.
That's true. So as compared to you not really showing that you're gay compared to varsity, did you actually...
Oh yeah, in varsity I knew. In varsity, like if someone met me and they were like being super homophobic, I'd be like, I'm gay, and then just watch them uncomfortably.
Yeah, dude, that's the best. That's the best because people don't know how to look at you.
Yeah, because they'll talk shit.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I'm
they'll talk shit
assuming.
about-
Yeah, they'll talk shit like about someone they don't know. But then when you like, yeah, but I'm gay,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they look at you, they're like, oh, I don't know what to say now. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, carry on with your opinions,
Yeah, yeah.
please.
Please continue.
Carry on. I'm waiting.
But yeah, like in university, I in high school I'd already come out to my friends.
Yeah.
But then in university, I sort of just whoever I met that asked, like, because I'm not the most straight acting guy, but if someone asked, I wasn't gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sort of came into who I was in university, but after university, I think I found myself at like there's so many subcultures in queer culture.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
sort of figured out who I was within queer culture. Not that I was just queer, but I was like,
In there.
yeah, I sort of narrowed down who I was a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How about what was like your guys's nightlife like? Because everyone has a different approach to it. I want to hear. I'll start. Let me start.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
please.
go.
Very little.
Oh,
Life
really?
isn't like going out to dinner.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
No, I didn't. It's like
I don't want to answer that.
no, it's fun. Like I grew up with people that were always older. So by the time that I was 18, I was already going out and stuff. And I was going to like house parties when I was like 16 in Silver Lakes. But
TM.
yeah.
In Silver Lakes
Yeah,
TM.
no, literally. Like, so by the time I was like 21, like I was tapped out. I was like, I can't do this
tired.
anymore. And I mean, the main place we went to was Madison's. And Madison's like, it was cool, but I was tired of seeing like 16-year-olds like
Yeah.
really overdoing it and stuff constantly.
Yeah.
And then I reached the point where I was like, nah, this isn't for me. I'm done. And then like I had already been, I met my future wife and we were like chilling. And then she went through her phase and she was also like, nah, this isn't for me. So we kind of just tapped out together. We were like, nah, if we're going to do something, we're going to go hang out with, friends at a house or like, we're going to go here and do stuff. But nah, I get tired too easily.
I get you. I get you. Do you want to go?
No, I'm very curious as to what your
Yeah, I'm also
nightlife
waiting
is
for
like.
you.
Me?
Yeah.
I started nightclub promoting, not going out, but promoting for a club when I was in grade 10.
Were they allowed to do that?
So I had like a little bit of
The little scrap.
yeah, right? Cool. My first time going to a club was in Rosebank, a place called Liquid Chefs. It's not really a nightclub, but yeah. So they asked me, how old are you? I'm like, no, I'm 18. Nah? They're like, oh, okay, that's fine, but you don't look 18. Give me an ID or something. And then a DJ just comes up and he knows me from Twitter. He's like, no, this is my boy.
Oh.
He's getting in. He takes me inside. Takes me there.
Nice.
Puts me at this table. There's a lot of girls. They like me. The owner of some nightclub I went to after that is like, do you want to work for me? I'm like, yeah. He's like, your only job is to bring me girls in the club. I'm like, how much are you going to pay me? He's like, 500 Rand every Friday. I'm like, bit money. And this is like 2015, 16, somewhere there. I'm like, bit money. Cool. I do it easily. I go on Twitter. Guys, Kong Nightclub is happening. I'm so sorry for saying the name, but Kong Nightclub is
Cut it out.
happening. Yeah, Kong Nightclub is happening tonight. I have a guest list for 10 people. then I'd get 20 people coming in.
Dang.
It was that easy for me. So I had fun. I did it for years, Fabio. When I say for years, I did it for years. And then I finally got tired, I think 2 years ago. Got to a point where I'm no longer a nightclub thing. I'm doing operations now. I'm just tired. So. Yeah, I'm tired of everything. So I just walk in at work, look at people. People are just like, do you want to drink? I'm like, no.
Oh, dude.
I'm sick of this. Looking at Hennessy pissed me off. Looking at alcohol, literally just, you know, and nightclubs, you could dress, back in the day, like you were dressing up.
Yeah.
Now, people don't dress up. And that was pissing me off.
Yeah.
That was really getting to me. So I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need to leave this place. But what's my plan? You know what I mean? Like, do I leave before I get a job, or I just left? I was like, I'll figure it out when I get home, because I really cannot be here. But it was fun. Years of going out and drinking every night, coming back regretting everything. I had the time of my life. I did it, but yeah.
Would you change it? Like if you went back?
Yes, I'll definitely change it. I would prioritize varsity more than I did nightclubs. Okay. Because there was a point where I literally wouldn't go to school. I would go to Cape Town, because they'd call me in Cape Town. They're like, Larry, we hear that we can book you a place for like a month here in Cape Town. Stay here and you'll be the promoter of the...
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, so I would go because I want to be popular so badly. Right? Go because I need to maintain the standard. I'm popular here. I need to be popular in Cape Town. So I would go. I have school. I don't want to be there. Let me stay in Cape Town for like a month. You know, everything is paid for. The only thing I'm paying for is food, accommodation paid for, transport is paid for, alcohol is paid for. So yeah, I had the time of my life. But I'll change that whole thing. I'll start doing it when I'm like 30, not promoting, but just going out. Because now I no longer go out at all.
Would you have the energy by the time you're 30, dude?
I think I would, because I wouldn't have done it.
I get you. I get you.
Because now the reason why you find our fathers in nightclubs is because we didn't get the time to do it. Pisses me off when I see a 50-year-old sitting down there drinking Hennessy. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I had fun, guys. To sum it all off, I had fun.
No way. At least you like came out of it better.
Yeah, I know. I needed to get out of there.
I don't think I would change it. Like I think it's something that I feel like everyone needs to at least experience once.
Yeah.
Like going out is something different. But like, you know, get it out of your system if you are terrified about it. Because a lot of people are, dude. Like, I want to ask you a couple of questions about the new generation. But like the new kids, dude, they don't want to go out. They don't want to go partying and stuff anymore. They're scared. They're like terrified of it. Well, the people that I know. Yeah. I'm speaking out from myself.
Yes, I was about to say.
But yeah. I know.
No,
okay,
bro,
that's just be me.
I see the worst when I go through videos and everything, because I still follow a couple of people from there. I'm like, she has to be 18. She has to be 18 or 16 at best. Because you can see, like, there's no ways you can see when someone is underage. 100%. Like, you can tell. You can tell. So these kids that I see on Instagram these days, they don't care. And they want to go, they're not dressed, they don't care about anything. So trust me, people are not scared out there. They just want to do it.
True.
They just want to do it.
True. And how about you, Mario?
I think I had a similar experience to you. Like I sort of did the party stuff in high school. Like the house parties was happening all the time. And then when I went to university, I would joel on the strip now and then.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was fun, but I also kind of got tired of it. It was too much energy, and then the next day you're over it already. Like it drained me too quickly, so I retired.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, I mean, they really, really pull you in with like other people going. But by the time you get there, like, okay, let me put it this way. One of the biggest turnoffs for me was music in that sense. I can't do doof doof, dude. I can't do doof doof. Like,
You need something mellow or what?
Not even mellow. Like
catchy.
Like, I'm a band guy. Like, I like seeing a band performing.
Oh, okay.
That's one thing I did. Like, the older I get, like nowadays, I'll go to a concert any day and go see someone live. And that's a different story. But like going to a DJ, and it's like some guy they pulled out of the dustbin that barely knows how to DJ, and he's there like busy jamming the same thing again and again. I don't think it's for me, dude. But it is what it is, though, I guess. Yeah. We go through these. Can we help you? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, so like moving into now that we're older, you millennial, you're not Gen Z.
Wait, how old
Yeah.
How old
are
are you?
you?
You're 29, 27,
I'm old. I'm
When were you
27.
born?
96.
96.
Ah.
You still Gen Z?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a Gen Z.
No.
Gen Z is-
98 is.
Is
We're
98
on
the
the
cutoff
cusp,
point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a Gen Z, old. I'm old.
Oh, whatever. So like
I'm
getting us being older now, like what kind of gets you going nowadays? Like what do you want to do now?
What do I want to do now?
Yeah.
Now I just
outside
wanna,
of work, let's throw work away. We
Yeah.
want you to
Now
talk about work.
I just honestly, like I said before, I'm always around my son, so I get tired. But I just want to be around my son. You know, I just want to game with my son. I want to do fun things with my son. I think I've transformed into being a father more than anything.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So if someone had to call me, oh Larry, let's go to, I'm like, yeah, my son is here this weekend.
Hey,
you son.
that's a perfect excuse
It's
as
easy.
well.
I use it all the time, even if he's not in front of me. No, I have my son. My son
I'm
is here.
looking at him right now.
Yeah, and then just to make sure people know that, I take an old video I post on my
Oh,
WhatsApp. Yeah,
nice, dude.
I don't want to be out. Like I said, I never go out unless my friend Chad calls me. Chad is like, come this game. I'll go to his place and game. My
Oh,
son,
yeah.
my son also loves Chad, so my son
Oh.
will come with me. We'll chill with Chad.
That's cute,
and-
dude.
Yeah, so more indoors more than
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
And you, Mario? Same. Different.
Yeah, I think as I've like gotten older, the appeal of doing things that like you see in the movies, like the normal life stuff,
Yeah.
has gotten like more appealing. Just
I
like
get you.
gardening and like reading a book, and like I don't know why, but just
I
the
can
idea
relate,
of,
dude. I can relate.
The idea of gardening on like a Saturday morning sounds so nice. I never do it.
Yeah,
but it just sounds
nice.
good.
Yeah.
It sounds relaxing.
Yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
you. As someone who does have a garden, I can say, like, get a garden.
Yeah.
It's nice to look after something that's not, looking after something that doesn't like die if you leave it for like a week or two. Yeah, I'm not a good.
What about you?
I'm not a good gardener. Let me say that.
I'm saying, what about you? What do you find
What about
more
me?
appealing? Yeah, what do you find more appealing?
Oh, dude, 90% of the time it's friends or family.
Okay.
Like 50% of the people that I know are married. So it's like we go to your house for dinner or we're having a braai. Yeah.
You grow
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's that, dude. And I mean, like I'm used to it by now. I dig it. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm also very at home. I'm a homebody. Like if someone doesn't make plans with me, I don't often make plans with people.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Unless I do cooking. Like I love cooking for people. So I'll invite myself over to someone's house to cook for them. And people love that. Like
Well, I mean, you can always come to our house.
yeah,
and
just
cook
let me
for
know.
us.
Dude. Let me know.
I like cooking, but not every night.
Nah, that's one thing that I dig. Other than that, dude, like life is literally just whatever happens. Like take the day as it comes on the weekend. I'm still fighting for a weekend where I can just sit at home and watch TV. I'm still fighting.
You've yet to actually have that time where you can actually just sit down, do nothing.
I would be
with
so
your-
happy, dude.
With your boxes on, you're just sitting there.
I
just
would be so
watching.
happy, dude. I would be so happy. Like it's not that I like do it to myself to get to a point where I have a plan every weekend. It's just it'll be Friday and then someone will be like, hey, tomorrow we're doing this, and then I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then Sunday's church, and then after church it's like, okay, cool, I get to go home now and chill. And then it's like, oh, we're having a braai at my house, and I'm like, great, cool, awesome, let's go. So yeah, it's one of those things that you have to like fight for privacy nowadays. But
Yeah.
I've reached the point, it's actually bad, where I'm just like, I'll look at my wife and just be like, not today, not this weekend. Like if someone sends us, hey, do you want to do this? I'm just like, not today.
Have kids.
Nah.
Have kids.
Have kids. Nah. Nah,
I
there's
don't know if the trade-off is.
there's a bit of a
Easy.
difference there.
Have kids. Just start having kids. You should be fine.
Nah, my kid has 4 legs.
Okay.
That counts.
Dog or cat?
Dog,
Dog.
definitely.
I spent so much money on a dog I told you about.
Do you still have that dog?
He still does.
And
Yeah, and I'm tired of the dog.
already.
No, man, dogs are really expensive. not that I hate it, but I did it out of love for my son because he said he wanted that dog. But when I just look at that bill alone and I look at the money that I spent on that small
Wait,
dog.
what dog is it?
It's a Maltese.
Maltese poodle.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yes,
it is a poodle.
yes, it is. It is. When that lady came to me, she's like, "This is a mal." I'm like, "Okay, so this is 5.3. This
For
is
this.
5,000 for this." It's like, "Yeah, because it's vaccinated. Because this." And
Oh, but
that."
that's good at least, dude.
Yeah, she said because, and she gave me the
card.
card. Yeah,
Yeah.
So, this is vaccinated. Blah, blah, blah,
You know you need to
blah.
keep vaccinating them.
Yes, I know that. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
good.
The
I'm just
expensive.
checking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The expensive. Hence me saying the expensive.
Yeah.
Because if it was me,
Mm-hmm.
got him like a normal dog, feed it pap. Feed it pap, feed it boars,
Okay, that I agree with. That
A
I'm with
person
you.
like me would have, but my son is just like, no, it's physical. Because my son doesn't say dad or anything, calls me by my name. It's like, no, he watches a lot of YouTube videos. So it's like,
Oh snap! So he knows.
he knows what
He
to do.
knows.
Yeah, he knows
Wow.
exactly what to do. So it's just, no, do not. I'm like, he just wants Lays. Give him Lays.
Oh yeah.
Because I'd be eating niggas here.
Just give him some, dude. I'm exactly the same.
Just give him Lays.
I'll make like fancy food, like curry, and my dog looks at me and she wants curry, and I'm like, "You getting curry tonight? You getting it?" And I'll give it to her.
And she's fine.
Yeah, dude.
What?
She's a mutt. Like she's a full-on mutt. She'll eat anything and be fine.
I have 2 mutts, and they both are like the most sensitive dogs I know.
Oh.
They eat like their pebbles the wrong way, and they have the shits for weeks. So.
That's so bad. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So my last question for you guys: what is one thing that you would encourage the upcoming generations for? Now that we've gone through our lives in like a very quick summary, I'm sure there's a lot more that we missed out on, but what is one thing that you'd like to impart on up and coming people?
Okay. Can I speak for
You.
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
my kind?
Yeah.
Right? Where I come from.
Yeah.
School.
Yeah.
School is very important. Let me tell you, we don't care about school. We think school is not going to do anything for us. And when we see white people driving the biggest cars, we're just like, how? School. When you see double-story houses, whatever, you ask yourself how, and you start blaming other people. It's not. It's school. You know what I mean? And I had to find out the hard way. I find out later. I'm like, in order to get to where I want to be, I need to focus on school. It's
Yeah.
simple as is,
Yeah.
but people don't want to take it serious. But for my people, and I generally know how much they hate school, it's like a smaller percentage that actually focuses on school. But my 90%,
No.
they don't care about school.
That's
You know
bad,
what
dude.
I mean? They really don't care about school.
That's
so
bad.
I would say focus on school more than anything. Finish, do whatever you want after that. Yeah.
And you, Mario?
I would say that people shouldn't get like so caught up in life. You know, life isn't as serious as everyone makes it out to be all the time. Like there is serious moments throughout your life, but most of the time it's not the end of the world. You'll be fine. Like it's easier to laugh at life than to take it seriously.
Yeah.
You're
True.
gonna have way more fun if you just laugh at what
True.
life throws at you. Just chill. Just
Yeah.
take it easy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me? Oh, dude. One thing that I always try and tell people is like, start living in the moment. Because people are always like, let's focus on what's happening in the future. Let's focus on what's happening in the future. Like it'll come, but now how are you going to do what you need to do if you don't do it now?
Yeah, get you.
So like focus on the future. Yes, have your plan, but like take each day as it comes. Don't think like, oh no, I missed today, so the next month or whatever is going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Like with me, I'm bad with gym. If I miss a day of gym, I get frustrated. I'm like, I hate myself. Why'd I do this? And then I'm just like, it's one day. You're not going to die because you missed a day of the gym.
Yeah.
But yeah, take it as it comes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound advice, I get you.
Sweet. Other than that, thank you guys for joining me.
Yeah, it was
Thank you,
fun.
man.
This
Thank
is
you
the
for-
first of hopefully many. We'll see how it goes.
Yikes. But yeah.
And then with that, folks, we come to the end of our first episode. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to share this with your mates and tune in next time. A huge thanks to Consumer Rewards for getting us here. Be sure to check them out on consumerrewards.co.za, on their socials, where you can sign up to get some great competitions, win some free prizes, and maybe get something for the missus or something for yourself. Treat yourself, why not? I've been your host, Fabio de Gavea. This has been Mr. Mario.
Hola.
This has been Mr. Larry.
Yeah, good. I was about to say don't call the first name.
I was close, dude. I was close.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time.